Hi Gemini, Sondra from For Your Chi. Thanks for being here with me. This is your May of 2023. As I laid out your cards, I'm thinking to myself, wow, this looks like a shit show for May for you. This month, but it could be worse. It just looks like maybe you've gotten yourself into some things that are not going to be fun. But perhaps you will have better news in your birthday reading next month when I sit down to do your cards. Well, here's the good news. Material harvest. You're getting some extra money from good seeds that you have sown in the past in the very first few days of May. This may involve some sort of compromise here. Perhaps you are compromising with someone who owes you money, not necessarily because they borrowed it, although it could be, but perhaps you've given them something of value and expect it to be paid. You will get the money, however, the terms of payment need to be tweaked a little bit there, okay? All right, where are we? Second house. Your money, your stuff, triumph, and success. Well, this is the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. This is an imminent victory. However, you are not done working extremely hard yet for the big payoff that you're looking for. Peaceful resolution. This is interesting. This could have something to do with the first house, actually, for some of you. Could be related. Or this could be money that's owed to you from your job. Maybe you were expecting a bonus or something like that and it hasn't happened, or it hasn't happened in the time frame that you had expected it to. However, it will be resolved, but probably not in May. The details are still being worked out in May. Third house, brother, sister. Well, something has ended in your brother or sister's life. This could be a job for them. This could be a relationship situation, or they could have suffered some other kind of loss. Within the next few months, okay, something else or someone else will come to replace what they've lost, or it will set them on a new path that they're supposed to be on this lifetime, okay? So you may have to be a shoulder to lean on for them this month. Here's what I'm talking about with here we go into the shit show reading for Gemini. Fourth house, your house of home. Where you currently live. You want to leave or you want to move, but they're saying you're too afraid. What's up with that? Or you want to make a change in your house, but you're too afraid. This could be afraid of the high interest rate. Well, I don't blame you. That interest rate is shitty. And that's why I did my business in 2021 when it was still low. Within the next few weeks, you're going to be feeling different about this situation. Now, if this does not pertain to where you live, this could be regarding your father or your father energy. It could be father-in-law or stepfather, where he needs to make a change, but he's too afraid. And so something happens in the next few weeks that either propels you or him in a forward-moving direction that needs to happen there. Here we go again. Your fifth house with the shit show. Fifth house is friendships, social life, fun, dating for those of you single Geminis. Suffering in silence. You're doing all the hard work by yourself, but you're not asking for assistance or help. Now, if this is a dating situation that you're in, well, then that is part of the shit show, isn't it? Add that to the list. In fact, put that on top of the list, at the top. Choose a new direction. Well, That's pretty self-explanatory, especially for those of you Geminis that I'm talking about this dating situation here. Now, if you're not dating, if you're coupled, or you're single and you're not with anybody whatsoever, you're not talking to anybody, this could be a situation where you have a friend who is suckling off the Gemini teeth so hard that he or she is draining you, and that is the problem. And that's the new direction that you need to go in. Some of you need to cut some people off in your friendship circle, and if you are the person that I'm speaking to, then you completely understand who it is and what I'm talking about. Your 6th house. It's like going downhill from here in the 5th house, 4th, 5th, 6th. This is not good. Solar plexus chakra in the 6th house. This is work and health. You could be freaking out, panic attack, something happens at work or with your job. Could this be health? I guess it could be. You can get ahead of this if this is health, but for many of you it's not. And this is not medical advice. It is common sense though. If you have a solar plexus related issue, for example, your solar plexus chakra is blocked or, needs to be cleared, something like that, you can easily do some yoga if you're physically able and clear that chakra out. Okay. That, for some of you, will resolve a problem. However, or a future problem. However, and as always, if you're having medical issues, seek medical advice immediately. Don't wait. However, for the majority of you, this is going to be your work related, because whatever is causing you to panic here, a opportunity is born out of the circumstances of this, okay? So if this is your job, or your boss rather, owners of the company, whatever, who are causing the panic, and you catch wind of this, you start looking for other opportunities to move you in the company, opportunities for another job. Okay? Something like that. In fact, if you've been thinking about leaving jobs, moving your job, it's time to get your resume all brushed up, and maybe you can get ahead of this too. Okay? All right, let's go into your 7th house tarot cards of who's around you. What signs? The Death card. There's your Scorpio. Oh, 1 second. I'm going to take that back just a second. I just remembered I didn't reshuffle. So I'm going to pause this video and clear them and reshuffle. Okay, sorry about that, Gemini. All right, we have the High Priestess here. So that indicates a Pisces or Scorpio, could be a Cancer. We have the Star, Aquarius, and we have Justice, which is the Libra card. Okay? So those are the signs that are around you in your 7th house of relationships or primary relationships. Could also be business partnerships. If you want to join me in the extended reading, we're going to be going through houses 7 through 12. We're going to be going over your relationship section, including romance angel cards, your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, romance, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income if that applies to you, your 9th house of travel and school, your 10th house of career and your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and the 12th house, which is what's about to happen in August. Take care. Oh, and link is below. It's on Patreon to the extended. Take care, Gemini.